Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, October 20th, 2022. You can feel incredibly motivated to share ideas with others today, and you seem to have energy to spare. Your personal life may be heating up with a Sun-Mars transit stimulating your need for adventure. You're spirited and self-expressive, and you might embark on an adventure that gets the adrenaline pumping. Romantic prospects are good, although, in the coming months, you might be refining your approach to getting what, and who, you want, with Mars soon turning retrograde. For the time being, a direct approach works. You are unusually open to widening your perspective and experiences. You're always open to spontaneous and sexy adventures. Today's cosmic weather will feed this flame within you like gasoline. As the Sun and mighty Mars work in harmony, you'll feel tremendous charisma and magnetic charm surge through your soul. You can rather easily manifest your sensual desires as long as you take the lead and articulate and seduce boldly. If someone doesn't seem interested, turn your affections towards someone who will. This scintillating vibe will make almost everyone hungry for passion, sex, and release. Ooze your confidence and watch as others are turning their heads. What do you need to adjust in your work and life? Check in with yourself about your schedule, routine, and habits. You may find that you are not as productive as you could be during the last quarter moon in Cancer, which is your intuitive prerogative to make a change. As the lunation unfolds, the Sun in Libra will trine Mars in Gemini. You might feel called to pursue your talents, ideas, or passion projects as you continue in your professional journey. Experiment by playing around with your options during this trine. Before leaving your work sector today, the moon will spend its final hours at a friendly aspect to dreamy Neptune in your income sector. This can inspire some wishful thinking on both fronts, but the difference this time is that it comes just 10 days before lucky Jupiter is due to retrograde back into your income sector for a rare double-dip visit. Ahead could be a chance to turn dreams into reality. Your future starts today. A clear pathway is open to you, so ask yourself, what do you want for your health? Do you want to ignore your body until invasive medical measures are required? Or do you want to have an informed, delightful experience of nurturing your body and your mind in a preventative fashion? If you prefer the latter, maybe it's time to invest in your choice of text, a healthy cookbook, a holistic hygiene reference, or a book on feng shui. The gears in your social life are having some problems. 22. People get on your nerves a bit, your friends most notably, who will be hassling you a lot today. They're out of luck because you are not going to take it. Nothing and no one will make you concede. You don't have any intention of letting people walk all over you. So, they will just have to understand, but if they don't, they will probably be put out, mad, or even very angry. With the Sun and Venus not only moving towards an alignment in a playful and creative part of your chart but into a friendly aspect to Mars in an adventurous part, knowing when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off is pivotal. While playful, creative, and adventurous forces are going to dominate the working week, as the moon leaves your work sector, it leaves you with a sense of excitement and anticipation across the income, work, and career fronts as your over-the-horizon radar picks up on what is around the corner. Right in the heart of the working week, there is something special developing on the romantic and adventurous fronts. It starts today with a friendly aspect between the Sun, in his final hours in an adventurous part of your chart, and Mars in your romantic sector, but will grow to include Venus, the planet of love, by tomorrow. This is creating a potent mix of romance, passion, and adventure. Our eyes in the sky. Today's energy is very much tied to the ambitious Cancer moon squaring the Libra Sun. Welcome this lunar transit with open arms in order to experience the full abundance that the universe has to offer. There are plenty of surprises that could manifest right now, even with a stressful cardinal T-square incorporating the Sun, Moon, and Pluto. Today brings new developments in relationships and connections all around. Those partnerships that were hanging by a thread may not last through these transits. Highly plausible is taking a step in the direction of either commitment or separation. hidden affairs begin to breach the surface. If you're doing something undercover, the days ahead are the time to be completely honest about your romantic endeavors. Someone might be playing you for their own enjoyment. Is the one really here in your life, or are you just filling the space in order to satisfy your needs? These are some questions you need to ask yourself in order to take a step forward. This is the perfect time to write a different story for your life and give yourself space to grow a more vibrant spiritual garden. In the morning, the Cancer moon squares Venus in Libra, making us eager to please. We believe that our safety hinges upon being as accommodating as possible. Although we might receive attention in return for offering our support, attention is only a substitute for the love we desire. We risk selling ourselves short, giving our affection to the lowest bidder, to those who are merely tolerating us instead of engaging with us reciprocally. In relationships, conflict can arise over who is doing more for who. Try not to play the blame game or calculate who is more invested. Has another person forced you into a nurturing role, or is it something you stepped into willingly? Following this, the last quarter moon in Cancer prompts us to reflect on the October 9th Aries full moon. During this time, we grappled with relationship anxieties, the projection of being not enough or too much. Our mission was to focus on ourselves, to establish a foundation of self-love as a gateway to relational love. Yet today, crises manifest in the form of arguments or distance from loved ones. We are still at a place where our desire to be needed and loved might be at odds with how we are creating relationships, not only with romantic partners, but with friends, co-workers, and family. Codependence is a hard habit to break. It is rooted in the false premise that if we shoulder more of the burden, we can make an impossible situation work. But it takes two to build a healthy union. If both people aren't prioritizing the relationship, no amount of work on the part of one person will make things right. Today, aim to see things for what they are.